Today I am explaining how to install the Windows Server 2012 and SharePoint and SQL Server and .NET. So how to install the Windows Server step by step. Step 1, insert Windows Server 2012 DVD, and once you get the following message, press enter to boot from setup. This is the first step. First open computer or laptop, insert the Windows Server 2012 DVD, and once you get the following message, press enter the boot from the setup. This is the step 1. Next, step 2, wait while till setup loads all necessary files. Depending on your mission, it will take the couple of minutes. This is the step 2 screenshot. This is the step 1 screenshot. This is the step 2 screenshot. Step 2 is wait for the while till the setup loads all necessary files. Depending on your mission, it will take the couple of minutes. On third step, once the setup files are loaded, the setup will start the following screen. You can change this to meet your needs, as default values should be fine art now. This is the third screenshot of Windows Server installation procedure, and once you click the next, you can start the installation. Click installation now. This is the fourth step. When I click the installation now button, Windows Server 2012 installation procedure is started. Fifth step, we will see the following screen. Wait until it finishes the loading. Fifth step, we will see the following screen. Wait until it finishes loading. This is the loading procedure. Setup is starting. Sixth one, in the following setup screen, you will see the 4 options. Select Windows Server 2012 Data Center Evaluation. Actually, what is the pre-requirements of SharePoint installation? Already I explained SharePoint 2013 installation. Already I explained. First is the Windows Server 2012. Windows Server 2012. Second one is the SQL Server and Visual Studio or .NET, SQL Server or Visual Studio .NET, and MS Office and AD. AD means Active Directory. So this is the installation procedure of SharePoint and SharePoint 2013 and SharePoint 2013 software and SharePoint 2013 software. This is the installation procedure of software. This is the installation procedure of SharePoint 2013. First I am explaining Windows Server 2012 installation, after SQL Server and .NET and AD configuration and SharePoint installation. So already explained. This is the 6th step of Windows Server 2012 installation. In the following setup screen, we will see the 4 options. Select Windows Server 2012 Data Center Evaluation Server with GUI. This is the 6th step in Windows Server 2012 installation. In the following setup screen, you will see the 4 options. Select Windows Server 2012 Data Center Evaluation. This is the 6th step. After 7th step, after you click the next from the previous screen, read the license terms. After you click the next from previous screen, read the license terms. tick the I accepted the license terms and click next. This is the 7th step. This is the 7th step. In 8th step, now it will ask for drive or partitions. You want to install the Windows on. Here I am installing on the one partition I have here. Note, now it will ask for the drive partition you want to install the Windows on. Here I am installing it on the one partition I have here. Note, this will remove the content of the partition. Either you create the partition to installation Windows on, or you can test this testing mission. This is the 7th step. And 9th step is the procedure is started. The procedure might take the while. This is the 9th step. This is the 9th step. Now once you pick our partitions, clicking on the next from previous screen. Next, this is the 9th step. Now we will pick the partition, click the next from previous screen. We'll start the setup. The process might take the while. Now once you pick our partitions, click on next from previous screen. We'll start the setup. This previous might take the while. 10th step, once the setup is done, it will restart and start your Windows Server 2012 for the first time. Once the setup is done, it will restart your Windows Server 2012 for the first time. It will ask then to set up password for the administrator user. This is the username like administrator, password, and confirm reset password or confirm password. Once the setup is done, it will restart and start your Windows Server 2012 for the first time. It will ask you, then you set up password for the administrator user. Type password and reset password. Password should be one numeric and one small and one capital letters. One small alphabetic letter and one capital alphabetic letter and one numeric value and one special characters. Password should be one numeric and one capital and one small and one special characters. This is the settings of Windows Server 2012. The setup will finalize. Your settings might take couple of minutes here. This setup will finalize. Your settings might take couple of minutes here. This setup will finalize. Your settings might take a couple of minutes. This is the settings. Once the setup is done, you can log in for the first time your Windows Server on the screen shares. Once setup is done, you can log in for the first time to your Windows Server as the screen says. Once the setup is done, you can log in for the first time to once setup is done, you can log in for the first time to your Windows Server as the screen says. Press Ctrl Alt Delete. Press Ctrl Alt Delete. Log in and use the password you set in the setup process. Once the setup is done, you can log for the first time to your Windows Server as the screen says. Press the Ctrl Alt Delete to log in and use the password you set in the setup process. This is the final step. After this is the Windows Server 2012 steps. Again I am explaining. This is the Windows Server 2012 step-by-step procedure. Plus put the CD in your DVD or CD or DVD in your laptop or CPU, and step 2, this screen will be appearing. Wait for a while the setup loads all necessary file. Depending on your mission, it will take the minutes. Third step, once the setup files are loaded, this setup will start the following screens. You can change this meet your needs like settings. Once click the next installation now button is appearing. We will start the following screen. Wait until the finish is loading and the setup is starting. Sixth following setup screen, we will 4 options are selected: Windows Server 2012 data evaluation. This is the Windows Server 2012 installation procedure. So next I am explaining how to install the SharePoint and SQL Server. First, Active Directory installation. This is the Active Directory installation. So first step is set the IP address to system. Right click on the computer icon and open the network and sharing center. Right click on the computer icon and then open the network sharing center. This is the screenshot of Active Directory installation. Step 1, Active Directory installation. Set the IP address to system. Right click on the computer icon and then open the network and sharing center. And second, click the change adapter settings. Click the change adapter settings. Click the change adapter settings. This is the second screenshot. Next one, double click on the Ethernet. This is the second screenshot. Of AD. Double click on the Ethernet and click on the properties. And double click on the internet protocol version. Double click on the internet protocol version 4. 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 Double click on the internet protocol version 4 and set the IP address. Set the IP address and subnet mask and preferred DNS server. Next, click the server manager symbol on the taskbar. And click the add roles and feature here. And click on the next. Click the add roles and features here and click on the next. Installation type is the role based or feature based installation. Installation type is role based or feature based installation. And click on the next. Here this screen is appearing. Click on the next. This is the role based feature based installation. Click on next. Select the server selection and IP address and operating system. Select the server selection select the server name and IP address and operating system. Click on next. Select the Active Directory domain service and click on next. Select the Active Directory domain, click on next. Select the Active Directory domain service and click on next. Click on next. Select the group policy management. Select the group policy management. Select the group policy management. Select the group policy management in the screen. Click on next. Click on next. Click on the next. Click on the next. And click on yes. And click on yes. This is the confirm installation selection. Once if the reset is required for the server, restart automatically without additional notification. Do you want to allow the automatic restart? Click on yes. This is the confirm installation selection. So restart is required for this one. So restart the required, the server restart automatically without additional notification. Do you want to allow the automatic restart? So select the restart destination server automatically. Select the restart destination server automatically. Select the restart destination server automatically. Select the restart destination server automatically if required and click the installation option. Select the restart the destination server automatically if required and click the installation option. Select the restart destination server automatically if required and click the installation option. Now click the promote the server a domain controller. Now click the promote the server to domain controller. Now click the promote the server to domain controller. This screen is appearing. This screen is appearing. Now click the promote the server to domain controller. Now click the promote the server to domain controller. This screen is appearing. Click on yellow part for more options. Click on yellow part for more options. Click on yellow part for more options here. Click on yellow part for more options. This is the next step. If you automatically it want to come, then and select the add new forest and enter the domain name and click on next. This is the domain name. Click on add the new forest. Click on next. Now enter the administrator password and click on next. Now enter the administration password and click on next. And check the create DNSC delegation and click on next. And check the DNSC delegation and click on next. Next, uncheck the create DNSC delegation and click on next. And click on next. This is screen is click on next. Click on next. And click on next. Click on installation option. Click on installation option. Click on installation option. Click the close option. It will reboot the system. hit the close option, it will reboot the system. This is the AD server installation. This is the AD server installation. Now I am explaining how to install the IIS. Now I am explaining how to install the IIS.